Ren stated calmly that Sayori had confessed to academic fraud, blackmail, and harassment with 3 witnesses present. I watched her reaction, expecting a denial or outburst, but she simply laughed it off, confident no one would believe us over the Kanzaki family name. I interrupted, holding up my phone to show them the recording icon glowing red. I'd already anticipated Sayori's arrogance and began recording as soon as Minori retreated upstairs instead of leaving like she said she would. It was a gamble, but one I had to take. I explained that my suspicions arose when Minori didn't leave as planned, prompting me to secretly record our conversation. Sayori's eyes darted towards Minori with a flash of anger, quickly followed by the word idiot. I gently encouraged Minori to testify about being coerced into planting the evidence, emphasizing that she could still make things right by becoming a witness instead of being labeled as the mastermind. Sayori's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. It was the first time I saw genuine fear in her eyes. Sayori scoffed at the idea of uploading the recording, threatening expulsion before anyone would listen to our claims. Ren quickly countered that we weren't planning on a public upload. Instead, we were sending it directly to authorities who wouldn't be able to ignore the evidence: the school board, the press, and even the education ministry. I added that we'd sent copies to multiple recipients to ensure the evidence couldn't simply disappear. Sayori's breath caught in her throat as she realized the extent of our preparations. She whispered, "You wouldn't dare," but I knew then she understood how serious we were. I stared back at her, reminding her that she had pushed me off her roof before. I wanted to convey that nothing could scare me after that ordeal. Sayori's mask finally cracked completely. She slammed her fist into a locker with a resounding echo down the hallway. Sayori spat out her threats that my family would be crushed and our futures ruined as soon as the video was released. Despite the adrenaline coursing through me, I maintained a calm voice, stating that at least the truth about her actions would finally be known. She turned on Ren, threatening his sports career. Ren's jaw clenched, but he refused to back down, asserting that a future built on the destruction of innocent lives wasn't worth having. Sayori stared at him in disbelief and fury before turning and storming away, her heels clicking like gunshots in the silent hallway. Minori collapsed to the floor, overwhelmed with guilt and regret. She apologized profusely for her jealousy, admitting she only wanted to catch up to me because I always smiled even when working so hard. My chest ached. In the future, I remembered. She never offered an apology. I told Minori that the past didn't matter, only what she did now. I held out my hand. "Come with us tomorrow," I said to the principal. "Tell the truth." Her fingers closed around mine, cold and desperate. She whispered a shaky "okay,"